All right. I keep having this reoccurring dream that a mountain lion, every time when I'm out in my driveway, I always worry that a mountain lion, if my daughter gets too far away from me, a coyote, a mountain lion, or anything like that, I don't know what it is. It's just every time, just being a fucking parent, like the fucking Stephen King that goes through your goddamn head. And I've pictured like how like in my head worked out how I would kill a mountain lion. Which I wouldn't. I mean, if you're really honest with yourself, you can't even beat up a house cat. Like if a cat decides it's going to start clawing you up, what can you do other than that I'm getting clawed up by a house cat dance? I mean, that's what you do for the first 3 seconds as your body's dealing with the shock of what's going on. I mean, that thing is Freddy Kruegered you like 5 times before the signal even gets to your goddamn brain. All right? That you're being fucking scratched. And by the time you think to grab this little fucking 6-pound thing and throw it at the wall as hard as you can, right? Leaving it embedded in the wall. I'm just doing this to see if any PETA people get upset. Your fucking arms, all clawed up. So I figured with like a mountain lion, that's also a cat. If you just fucking apply the same theory to that, if that thing's going to hit me 5 times before I even understand what the fuck's going on, like I'm dead. So what I've really worked out is if anything like that happens, I have to sacrifice myself to the mountain lion and hope that he takes the supersized meal. This is fucking morbid shit. Or, Bill, what you could do is get yourself some sort of firearm or at least some sort of weapon, which is also right, too. I don't fucking know. I don't know how to handle any of that goddamn shit. All I know is I was standing in line at the supermarket, and I see this fucking magazine. It says 90% of all species of fish are gone from the ocean, right? Classic thing. And I'm like, oh my God, what are we going to do about it? And it's like nothing. And then they just start talking about man-made salmon. And it's like, that's why I all of this fucking shit, people screaming and yelling like, really? And nobody's going to say anything? Really? It's like, well, what are you saying about the fact that 90% of fish, what is more fucking important than that? Maybe that's why all this celebrating sports is what's fucking annoying me, is because it's such like a fucking individual ego, me fucking thing. And listen to all these fucking assholes talking about gender neutral bathrooms and all of this fucking shit. When meanwhile, 90% of fish are gone. All right? CEO from Exxon was talking about how long they knew that spraying burning all of these fossil fuels and that it stays in the atmosphere for 10,000 fucking years, what it was going to be doing. Like, what is more fucking important than all of us being able to survive on this planet? Jeez, I mean, the fucking, it just blows my, I think because that shit, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's overwhelming to me too. Is so fucking overwhelming that we're just going to, is this how we're going to go out? Just nitpicking at each other about stupid little social things? Are you supposed to say they? We're out of fish! When is Jesus going to come back and start pulling them out of the bucket? We're out of fish, sir, ma'am. Ma'am, sir, whatever the fuck I'm supposed to say. Jesus fucking Christ. The problem is everybody thinks like whatever is happening to them is the top of the fucking list of what we should do. This is the time to be humble. Like, I'm fucking done with sushi. I'm never eating sushi again until I see that fucking number drop drastically in the other direction. I'm done with it. And I'm all right with man-made salmon. I deserve it. Whatever that man-made salmon does to me, I fucking deserve it. 'Cause I haven't done anything. I've never gone to a goddamn rally, got arrested, a Save the Fish fucking rally. I don't know. I'm going to spin it positive. I think we're going to figure all of this shit out. And we got to adjust the numbers down. All right? 90% of the fish are gone is because we are eating all of them, because there's way too many of us. All right? And we are the part of the balance of nature. So, all right? 90% of fish are gone, and I got to watch you fucking screaming and yelling because you caught a first down pass. A pass for a fucking first down pass. And yes, I do think it's all connected. All right. And I am part of the fucking problem, too. I am definitely part of the fucking problem. You know what's funny is, you know how back in the day, it was always like the old man was talking about all he didn't have and how spoiled the kids are today. You know, I used to have to walk uphill and all this. You guys have something called an automobile. Well, I had to shoe a horse and get kicked in the head. That's how I got to school, right? Now I think it's gonna go the other way. All the kids after us are gonna have to pay for our sins of flat screen TVs in every single fucking room. And we're gonna have to have our hats in our hands, and they're gonna be like, Dad, I got a butter churner today. Why, in my day, you just went down to the supermarket and bought however much butter you wanted. I don't know. It's going to get fucking weird. It's going to get weird. But, you know, by all means, let's keep continuing to celebrate our individual accomplishments. Do you know, I would be the douchiest fucking comedian ever if I fucking, that might have been the bit. Was that the bit? No, the bit was the guy at the grocery store bagging the grocery stores, and then he starts doing an end zone dance. If I celebrated after every joke that I told that got a fucking laugh, you'd be like, this fucking guy is the biggest. Wouldn't it be unwatchable? No, he's just having fun. He tells jokes with emotion. All right, doing Sunday football the wrong way. All right, here we go. Here's a guy going to tell us how to do it the right way. Hey, Billy, brag about no booze. I'm not bragging. This has been fucking difficult. All right, and I'm not going to do a fucking dance on November 27th when I break my no booze record. 368 days. I'll tell you, the other fucking night, I hadn't done stand-up in like 4 or 5 days. I literally get depressed if I don't do stand-up. There's something about it. It keeps me fucking in a good mood. All right? Maybe because I'm walking around and I'm watching douchebags celebrating every 5 fucking seconds, and then I'm seeing there's no fish left, and I'm like, why is everybody so excited? Okay? I know those two things aren't connected, but in my world they are, and it brings me down, man. So then I go down and feed my ego. I go on stage, I do my little fucking dance up there, and people fucking applaud and all that shit. I'm going to start wearing a helmet on stage, and at the end of my set, I'm going to fucking take it off and just start screaming at people. So I had a couple of good sets, and I got off stage, and I don't know what the fuck it was. I was like, I was at the Comedy Store. I was like, I want to get in my car. I want to drive over to the Rainbow Room. I want to sit on a fucking stool next to somebody roughly my age that remembers when Rat, Dawkins, and all these fucking people were touring, and I want to get absolutely fucking shit-faced. I don't know what it was. Don't know what it was. Instead, I fucking drove past it, and I went over to, I had to buy a cigar because I smoked, somebody gave me a fucking Cuban, I paid for it, a air quote Cuban cigar. Dude, fuck Cuban cigars. All right? The fucking 90% of them are fake. This fucking guy gives me this goddamn cigar, right? No, this nice guy gives me the cigar. Okay? It's not the fucking guy. It's the fucking cigar. I fucking cut it. As I'm going to light it, it's wrapped too fucking tight. So now it's like I'm trying to fucking drink some extra thick milkshake. Fucking eyes popping out of my goddamn head. The final third of the cigar falls apart. And I was so fucking pissed. The next night I went down and just bought a Nicaraguan cigar that smoked great, tasted fine, didn't fall apart. I'm done with them. Unless you fucking know somebody who knows somebody who fucking knows somebody. Because the next night I was hanging with somebody who was like that, and they actually had legit Cubans, and they were fucking delicious.